Hey Aurora, welcome back to my channel and to part 3 of A Twisted Halloween. We're still in book 1 and we are on chapter 9. Cool and eco-friendly. Let's get right into it. Outside Mr. S's mystery shop. I was wondering when you'd show up. Hello everyone, have a look around and take in the Creeeeeepy Halloween sights. The mystery shop is in shambles. It reminds me of Ramshackle Thorm in a way. It's not actually ruined, for the record. We've just draped patchwork cloth over the shop to cover it. We all worked out the theme as a dorm. It was a blast. Are you changed? You didn't forget any costume components, did you? Nope, I'm all set. Scarabia's concept for this year is adorable. That's the concept. Adorable. Werewolves! No kidding. Those are the monsters that wolf beastmen are said to turn into when they get possessed by the power of the full moon. Back home, they tell kids not to stay up too late or they turn into werewolves. It's pretty cool seeing you guys put a scalding sand spin on northern folklore. It's nice hearing that straight from the wolfman's mouth. Oh yeah, check this out. Roar! How's my roar? Pretty impressive, right? That's a tough one. There's something heartwarming about how kid-friendly it is. Agreed. It's like something you'd hear in a petting zoo. OMG, that was totes adorbs. Kaleem, do it again. I gotta record this and post it on Magicam for posterity. Come on. I was going for scary, not cute. I'll have to practice and work out how to make it sound intimidating. Oh, there was something else. Oh yeah! Our decor is meant to send a special message. And what would that be, pray tell? See, the cloth we use for our decorations is made out of recycled bottles and other plastic trash. We want everyone to be mindful of our limited resources and take a good look at the environment here on Sage's Island. Our hope is to inspire visitors to strive for a society where man and nature happily coexist. That's Scarabia's theme, a sustainable Halloween. That's what Jamil told me to say. Yes, we figured. You're undermining your own pitch. Doesn't make it any less of a great idea. It's cool and environmentally friendly. I wanted everybody to know you came up with it. You're missing the point. Sustainability is currently a buzzword in the fashion industry as well. Incorporating a trending topic into Halloween is a smart move on Jamil's part. If I were in the business of grading, I'd give them full marks. This is going to be a huge hit with the public and teachers, guaranteed. Gaining favor with the intended demographic is a clever move on Scarabia's part. Oh, how inspiring! I've never seen such thematic and educational Halloween decorations before. I'm awestruck. Why, I can only imagine what wonders the next dorm will hold for me. Next up, the Coliseum. I expect only the best decorations from Savannah Claw. To be continued. Gotta earn my spot. Chapter 10. Coliseum, temporary stage. Everybody looks shocked. A ship? That sure is a ship. I fuck up a video. There's no trace of the Coliseum. I threw you off for a loop, huh? Ha, of course it did. No other dorm would build decorations this huge. Right? I think it does Savannah Claw justice. With a ship as the backdrop, our costume theme is, of course... I love the rings, I have to say. I tried to get his Halloween card. I think I tried like 3 times. It failed. Pirates! I read a book back in elementary school about pirates who sailed the seas and battled giant alligators. I thought the lead captain character was the best. I played pirates a lot back in those days. I'd put on a hat, wield a stick saber, and go out with my friends in search of hidden treasure. Oh, I know that book. I used to play pirates all the time, too. Same, actually. That was a world-famous children's story, huh? The Adventures of Captain Mustache, right? Ortho read all 7 volumes of that series, plus the 2 spin-offs. So yeah, looking back on my childhood memories inspired me to suggest pirates. A swashbuckler sailing the ocean blue, free and unbound, relying only on his strength and wit. What better theme is there for a dorm that embodies the law of the jungle? It was a solid idea for a freshman. Thank you, sir. And we figured that if we were to dress up as pirates, we'd need a ship. So we made one. It's supposed to look like a sunken ship, actually. You can even step inside. We're supposed to be ghosts of pirates who doggedly cling to this world, protecting their treasure for all eternity. Because you've got to have treasure, right? We got help from Ruggy and put together some convincing replicas. I was really impressed with the fake gold coins he made. He's good at this. Normally I make it a policy not to perform free labor. But hey, Halloween only comes once a year, and I've got to earn my spot at that fancy feast on the 31st somehow. Huh? Yeah, I have to hand it to you guys. Even the interior's got some real attention to detail here. Everything's exactly like it's described in the books. Even the ship's exterior. From the page straight to real life. Dude, I wish they showed more in-depth pictures of what each scene looks like. Because, I would like to see inside the ship, too. I want the full experience. Give me a fucking 360, 380 fucking VR cardboard YouTube thing. So I can see the whole experience. Come on. How'd you build this thing? It's not a cutout. It's a legit ship. Did Leona use his magic for it? What makes you think that? This was a group effort. All of Savannah Claw pitched in with hauling in lumber and building it. Wait, lumber? You built all of this by hand? Yes? Is there something wrong with that? No, this is nuts. It's way beyond decorations. It's a full-on building. And you guys made it the old-fashioned way. Savannah Claw doesn't have all that muscle for nothing, I guess. I wouldn't touch that dorm with a 10-foot pole. You got a problem, Radish Sprouts? I forgot he called him that. Radish Sprouts. I fucking love it. You got a problem, Radish Sprouts? Go on, say it to my face. I'm waiting. Nope. We're cool. No problem here. The whole thing was no biggie for us, really. We get in a good workout every morning with spell drive practice. Savannah Claw has capitalized on their forte, the stamina they've built through a strict exercise regimen. And in doing so, they've turned a magical scene from childhood fantasy into reality. Such splendid Halloween decorations. Next up, the library. Let's see what Ignihide has conjured up this year. Eee. To be continued. Dude, I completely forgot he called him that. Oh, God. Chapter 11. Have some culture, people. Library, entrance hall. Welcome to the Ignihide Halloween experience. I hope you all have lots of fun here. Now, beginning the screening. What? A screening? What's starting? Ooh, spooky. Whoa, a jack-o'-lantern just jumped off the shelves. The library is a foggy forest. Even I've never seen magic like this. It's not magic, actually. It's projection mapping that everyone in Ignihide worked together to make. We use special devices to project image data over solid objects like buildings. It's like we really are in an unfamiliar land. Fitting considering Ignihide's specialization in technomantic engineering, right? But wait, there's more. A pumpkin is a pumpkin, but what do you call a pumpkin that can't be eaten? A jack-o'-lantern? I know it's supposed to be scary, but it's so cute. The answer is me, the tragic monster Pumpkin Knight. Who's that? What do you mean, who? It's me, Idia Shroud. Who else would show up with a setup like that? That's Idia's signature snide tone, alright. Hehe, surprised? As you can see, my Halloween costume is Pumpkin Night. Oh, of course, Pumpkin Night. Who's Pumpkin Night? Dude, are you seriously telling me you've never heard of the legendary horror movie Creepy Hollow? I don't think I have. Oh no, am I out of the loop? Has everyone else heard of it? Nope. I make it a point to follow art house films, and I've still never heard of whatever he's referencing. Oof. Jeez, you guys are basic. Okay, so this is a ghost costume from the movie Creepy Hollow. It's the ghost of a pumpkin, a failed attempt at making a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. The pumpkin's resentment at being discarded for being supposedly inedible and unfit for display manifests in the form of the Pumpkin Knight. And it comes back to haunt the village that harvested it and attacks people night after night, one by one. It's a classic B movie, okay? Have some culture, people. From the summary you just gave, it sounds like less of a B movie and more of a Z movie. On my Magicam feed, I always see tons of posts talking about Creepy Hollow around this time of year. In the movie, the investigator on the case assumes the Pumpkin Knight is human, so they take off the pumpkin helmet, only to reveal another pumpkin inside. Can you believe it? Right? Such an iconic scene. For our display, I figured we could use projection mapping to replicate backgrounds and sound effects from the movie. And then I'd pop out as the Pumpkin Knight. But fans would know what happens, and at the same time, I wouldn't want to spoil the movie for people who haven't seen it yet. So I put in a twist, using visual tricks with the reflections and lighting to make it look like my head's gone when I take off the helmet. Wow, Idia, you're super chatty today, and you're not even talking through your tablet. Heh, when I'm in a mask, nothing scares me. So cool! It's like you really are the Pumpkin Knight. I don't know, he seems like regular old Idia to me. But the costume, the armor is totally legit. Real convincing stuff. It really showcases your technical wizardry, Idia. With our projection mapping and live action show, I'll make sure everyone learns to appreciate Ignihide's technical skills and Creepy Hollow. Ignihide excels not just in magic, but in engineering as well. This is the level of quality we've come to expect from them. This year's Halloween is set to be every bit the Fright Fest as last year's, and then some. Alas, all good things must end. This tour will be wrapping up with the last storm. Let's move on to Palm Viewer's stamp tour venue, the Mirror Chamber. Why don't we get to do this? Why don't we get to participate? It's like we're not even part of the fucking school. Fuck. Why can't we do a stamp tour? I mean, sure, it's just the two of us, but come on. Chapter 12. Melange of Horror and Allure? I think that's how you say that. Interior hallway. I fucking love Ethan so much. I love him so much. I'm impressed you're still walking around in that heavy armor, Idia. It's made from lightweight materials, so it's actually nowhere near as heavy as it looks. And yet it's making a racket with all that clanking. Oh, you noticed that? I've got it rigged with speakers that play sound effects with every step I take. Pretty sweet, huh? Hee hee. That's a level of obsessiveness that few of us lay people could ever hope to reach. I salute your dedication. Somehow that doesn't feel like a compliment. Hey, question. Isn't the Mirror Chamber supposed to be off limits to everybody but people connected to the school? I seem to remember that coming up at the Spell Drive tournament, it being a super important place and all. Indeed it is. Normally the Mirror Chamber is strictly off limits to outsiders, regardless of circumstance. But as a special exception, it's open to the public for touring throughout Halloween week. The dark mirror that sits within is one of Night Raven's most prized magical artifacts. Photography inside the venue is still prohibited, of course. We must take some measures to safeguard the school's authority. On that note, here we are, the mirror chamber. No photography. Bonjour, Halloween Management Committee, Head Mage. What lovely costumes you're all wearing. I've no doubt this Halloween week will be a most exuberant event. Pomfiore is ready to hold their own as well, of course. Feast your eyes on this marvelous installation. Close enough. What am I supposed to be looking at? I don't see any Halloween decorations anywhere. Did you fall behind schedule? Not so. The mirror chamber remains as is for one simple reason. Its beauty is already perfect. Yes, there's no need to put a new spin on the mirror chamber. It is iconic in and of itself. But what of us, you ask? Look to our fashion and you shall see. Harmony is key. To find beauty is to dress appropriately for a given location. And to that end, we seek to elevate the mirror chamber with our very presence. Yes, Pompfiore's theme is nothing less than harmony with legends. Apple is adorable. That is too fucking cute. We're dressing up as vampires. That doesn't look comfortable, though, at all. Like, I like the skeleton jack-o'-lantern pen, though. That's cool. Well, a beautiful twist befitting our dorm, wouldn't you say? Oh. My. Pardon me. I was stunned speechless there. As you should be. Vampires are monsters that can captivate with a single glance. But my beauty by itself would be nothing new. I've added something special today. Something special, huh? Now that you mention it, you've got more grandeur than usual. It's this powerful presence that makes people feel like if they avert their eyes for even a second, they're doomed. Exactly. This isn't my typical style of makeup focused solely on beautification. We apply a heavy layer of eyeshadow to draw attention to the eyes and ensnare the attention of anyone unfortunate enough to make eye contact. No blush. We need to look as pale as possible. Instead, we use contouring to bring out the unevenness of the cheeks. Then there's our strikingly dark lipstick, the color of the night. These lips can entice anyone with but a whisper. The costume is a blend of classical Gobelins tapestry and frills for an aristocratic brand of gothic horror. It's all designed to embody a decadent beauty that sends shivers down the beholder's spine. 'Tis a marvelous melange of horror and allure. What better theme could there be for Halloween? I think the makeup's pretty cool, too. It's creepy and striking. I look powerful enough to take on any ghost. Yes, you do, Apple. Yes, you do. Apple, you must work on your poise. Yes, sir. The stories claim vampires don't have reflections in mirrors. How tragic that such splendid creatures cannot behold their own beauty. Agreed. It would be positively unbearable if I couldn't see myself. Oh my god. But that's all the more reason the resplendent mirror chamber is the perfect backdrop for vampires. Choosing reality over altering the setting. This is eye-opening. Pomfiore sure has the whole beauty thing down pat. We did put up signs saying no photography, since we wouldn't want stamped tour visitors taking any candids, but that's the only change we made. The mirror chamber is the very heart of this campus. That much is simple fact. We will take full responsibility both for the stamp tour and for the chamber's security. Wonderful. I'm sure the dark mirror itself is delighted to be regarded with such respect and care. He looks delighted. You see, it's beside itself with joy. Is that what that face is? Maybe it's too shy to smile without being embarrassed. He just doesn't give a fuck. He's questioning his whole entire life. He's like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I surrounded by these kids? Get me the fuck out of here. And with that, I have now seen all 7 dorms' stamps tour locations. Your preparations are uniformly flawless. Tomorrow is Sunday. We can expect a large turnout of visitors, it being the weekend. Let us all work together to make this a fun Halloween for everyone. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! To be continued. And I will end this episode here. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.